Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Santa's Workshop. I have got something really nice to show you today. Good friend of mine, his channel is called Lunar Outlaws Garage, one of the two. I'll have a link to him right below. He is starting his own product line of things that he has invented that is going to help out the everyday mechanic. Made right here by him in the U.S. Guys, please support this man. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, go to it. Lots of cool projects, and he is a wonderful human being. But I'm going to get you set up and show you what we've got. All right, here's the motor for my 79 Caballero, and I've got a problem. My problem is I got to take the fuel injection back off for a moment, and I don't want to lose all my nuts and washers. I can lay them up here on this, sure, but generally they're going to get knocked off. And you're going to take this off, they're going to, they could drop down in the hole. Well, Brian sent me this. It is the Carb Buddy. And I want you to check this out. It's 3D printed, and it'll fit. Hold all your nuts and bolts. And you set it on right there. And it protects that intake. Keeps things from dropping down in there. Now he's making another one of these that's going to sit right on top of your carb as well. And the great thing about this, if you had if you'd had bolts, if you're storing the motor, you can just lightly tighten this down. It's going to keep all the dirt and everything out of your intake. But I want to be working right here, putting in my port for my brake vacuum, and I don't have to worry about anything falling in. So I want to get this screwed in here right real quick. Get my wrench, we'll tighten this thing down. There. And now then, just grab hold of our Carb Buddy, lift it back off. We can set it over here to the side with everything still in it. And set our fuel injection back on. That quick, that easy, that simple. The Carb Buddy, I think every one of you who do a lot of mechanicking should look into this. I mean, nice deep bowl. Goes up almost a third of the way of my finger. I mean, you can put a lot in here, but it's very well made. He tested out the sturdiness of this on several different until he figured out exactly what would work best for him. All right, the companion to the Carb Buddy, I just received it today. As is usual packaging. This goes on top of your carburetor, in my case, fuel injection. Now, it's got your bowl in top, no magnet. You just really couldn't fit a magnet in here easily. But it's got a little hole here in the center that's solid. He left it solid and built it solid inside just so you could drill that out and tighten it down with the nut on top, which is what I'm going to do. And the reason why is, let me get the camera to where you can see what's going on. Here in Oklahoma, it is slightly windy. I want to zoom you in here to the top of this chrome. And I want you to look. Can you see how much dust has come into this shop? All over my engine. And I've had it covered. But I need to do some work with the air cleaner off. And with that air cleaner off, I guarantee you dust is going to fill up the inside of that fuel injection. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take this off. Put my nut right there in the other carb, buddy. Still nice and clean. And we're going to take this drill us out a nice hole right in the middle of that. Make sure to get all your plastic out of the inside so it don't fall down in the carb. Right on top. And we can take this nut and seal this down to where it keeps everything right out of that unit. Now then, your thoughts are, well, what if you want to use that without the screw down? Vacuum cap assortments. You go in here, find you a long one that you can squeeze down into that hole. When I take it off, I'll push that in, sealed up if I want to just sit it on a carb. That right there is a handy dandy little tool. So with carb or without carb, you are set whichever way you need to go. Now remember, the link for those is in the description below. Lunar's Outlaw Garage. He has got many more things. He's got a transmission dipstick tube plug. He's got the cap for the rear of the transmission, and he's coming out with new products all the time. Check him out. Check out his YouTube. Very entertaining, very informative. I think you'll fall in love with him if you haven't seen him already. Guys, thank you so much. We will see you next time on Santa's Workshop.